Wow! Wow! Even the outside world agrees with me that this is a bad idea. Somebody outside just friggin' honked their horn, like, ludicrously loud. Just, the entire universe just wants me to know. Worst idea ever. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, good morning. Positive thoughts. We're gonna have positive thoughts. Okay. Okay, let's do this. Let's positive thoughts it up. Alright, booting up the stream chat in here. Is it actually gonna know that I'm live for once? Nope. Twitch doesn't know that I'm live. Hey, Twitch! Twitch! You wanna maybe, go on the internet? I was digitally camping outside your stream page, so I'd be the first one in when it opened, and it's not even Black Friday. Yeah, that was yesterday, I think. Yesterday was a very sad Friday. It's Saturday. It's Saturday today. I know what a day of the week is. So let me put it this way, Sam. You figured out that I was streaming before Twitch did, which is the website that I'm streaming on. Twitch, you got no excuse. Fix your friggin' website. There, okay. It knows that I'm streaming, but it doesn't know how long I've been streaming or how many viewers I have. There's just dashes. Great. Okay. Anyways, good morning. Whoop, that's the wrong one. I mean, I am doing a challenge, but... Also, I did actually get gold on all of the challenges, but, at some point, like, I was, I reinstalled my OS at some point because I was having some issues. Multiple times, in fact. I lost all of my progress. So that's sad. I do at least have all of my times and stuff kept track of, and actually videos of all of my best attempts. So they're out there somewhere in the world. But oh well. Anyways. So yeah, I said I was going to take a break today. I lied. I am a filthy liar. I thought about playing Spyro. But to be completely honest, I can't relax until this is done. No matter what happens, I have to beat this. I have to be good at video games. Like this! See? I was almost good at video games just now. Yeah. I want to take a break when I've earned it. I don't know, I feel like that's a problem that I need to overcome. But, screw personal growth! How about I just overcome it by being good at video games, like I always have? I mean, I've never been good at video games. I mean, that's just how I overcome things. You're supposed to be taking a break. No. Boo. Boo breaks. Boo support. Now, what I am going to do is I'm going to try and think positive thoughts. Positive thoughts. You might get better results? Screw better results. I want to win. No, this is it. I'm doing it. Like, seriously. I was gonna take a break. I was. But then I realized, but I can't take a break. That's the thing. I can't. My brain will not let me take a break while I have to do this. This is personal. Oh, almost. Anyways, this is just practice right now, for the record. I'll be doing an actual run after I get at least one successful attempt against, Quickman. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. That was bad. Why do you call it Rockman and not Rockman? Ah, you almost got me. Because it's Rockman. I'm glad I answered the question. Oh, come on. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry, Leslie. You did give me $50 to take a break. If you want me to refund the $50, let me know, and I'll refund you for the break money. Oh, come on. Why aren't you taking a break? Because I want to do this. Because I need to do this. Every moment that I'm not playing Rockman 3, it is calling to me. It is telling me, you're bad at me. And I want to punch it in the face. I need to punch Rockman in the face so bad. Did I forget to pray to the RNG gods? Screw the RNG gods. Screw them. They're assholes. I don't care. I don't care if I'm, like, jinxing myself. I'm turning the RNG gods against me. No, I'm gonna beat the RNG gods. It's friggin' God of War up in here. The RNG gods took my toys away. I'm gonna have the most violent temper tantrum the world's ever seen. Oh, why? Why on your first jump? How good are you at video games? 1 is worst, 10 is best. It's all relative in the first place, video gamer. Excellent name, by the way. Oh, come on, really? Yeah, it's all relative, so I couldn't really rate myself 1 to 10, because even if I was at a level 10, like, who is it compared to? Yeah, there we go! That's 1 practice run in. It's just RNG now? No, it's RNG plus skill. It's sort of a combination. Ah! So close! That 1 hit, and I'm not sure there was anything I could have done there. Oh crap. Holy jeez! Nice. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah! Come on. Yes! That's 2. That's 2 successful Quickmans in practice. Okay. Some motivation. If you beat the run before tomorrow, you can watch E3. Even if you don't, you can still watch E3 because I can't tell you what you can and can't do. I'm thinking maybe I will just stream E3. I've got an idea. So I've already established that I don't care about a lot of stuff that's going to show up at E3. So what I'm going to do, it's going to be a game. I am going to play Neopets in the same stream where I'm watching E3. I'll have Neopets and E3 on the same screen. And the press conferences at E3 will have to fight for my attention. They can consider it a win if they get me hyped more than Neopets is keeping me hyped. Because let's be honest, I'm pretty big on Neopets. Ooh, dang it. Because, like, the thing is, I kind of gotta, like, keep him close to me. So there's always, like, really close dodges. Ah, nope. Bad RNG. So I get half E3, half Neopets, essentially. Now here's the question, do I tell Twitch that I'm streaming E3 or that I'm streaming Neopets? Oh, come on. Oh no. Oh! I could have done that one, but I fired too many snakes at one point, so I wasn't able to fire out anymore. Ah. Oh, by the way, how is EA's conference going? Because I know they're doing it. I tuned in for half a second, and it looked like some Star Wars game that didn't look the most impressive. I was there for like 5 minutes, and there was I just saw a Wookiee with really terrible texture job on its face. I feel like the weird thing is, it seemed like it was just a pre-rendered video, but it looked like something went wrong with the game rendering the Wookiee's face, because it didn't look like it was, like I would expect it was supposed to. Oh, also, we beat it without getting hit just now? Yeah, we beat it without getting hit. Okay, that was 3. Okay, so I'm gonna do a run now. I'm gonna do the first run of the day. And I am gonna make an active effort not to BS with the chat. I think that's the biggest thing. I BS with the chat too much, and it's distracting me. So I am gonna focus on playing the game. Okay? Okay. Let's do this. Right now they're showing Apex stuff. Not really, I mean, I've heard that apparently that's good, but I'm not super into online-focused games. The only online-focused game I've really super been into, well, I wouldn't say the only one. The most recent online game I've been super into is Splatoon. And even that, I only play during Splatfest now. I have been into, way back when, 360 era, I was very into playing Gears of War. And then MMOs, I was really into MapleStory. Point is, I'm not super into games that are just multiplayer, and they're just multiplayer, and that's the game, and you multiplay, and that's the game. That is what Apex Legends is, right? It's just a multiplayer game where you go, you are in a video game, and there are other players here, and you shoot them, and you win, and then you do it again. Did you ever play Warframe? I played it for like 5 minutes, and I wasn't too into it. See, a big thing for me is I don't like to just play a game regularly. I don't like games as a service. I play a game and then move on to the next game once I have done everything in the game. And multiplayer games aren't really designed that way. You don't finish the multiplayer game. You just get bored of it. You're done when you're bored of it. But I don't care if I'm bored or not. I just play until I'm done. Even if I get bored, I keep going to finish it. So multiplayer games, they just don't end. So what there's no beginning point, essentially. What do? You don't. Okay, I'm done. But yeah, I do. If it's a multiplayer game that has like a very clear progression system with like a reasonable endpoint, then yeah, I like that. But usually they don't have reasonable endpoints. They barely even have something that could be determined an endpoint. They just have, here's all this, like, nowadays it's, you know, here's all this stuff. You unlock it by buying loot boxes. Woohoo. Oh boy. Buy enough loot boxes and then we'll randomly decide that you've beaten the game. Although, I don't know, is that out of fashion yet? I haven't played any games, ever. I've never played a video game. I don't know why I'm on Twitch. Yeah, but those are like the EA ones. Overwatch? Is Overwatch an EA one? I was under the impression Overwatch really popularized it. Like, the only progression system is random loot boxes. And also the big thing is, though, I refuse to engage in microtransactions that just automatically give you things for free. Quote-unquote for free. By game mechanic standards, they give you stuff for free. So I refuse to engage with any microtransaction where you pay real money to get stuff for free in the game. I view that as cheating. So, if the game requires you to... De facto requires, not literally requires. Usually they brag about how they don't literally require you to pay money to unlock stuff, even though, you know, heat death of the universe would probably come before you actually 100% of the game. And the point is, multiplayer games are really not designed for me right now. They don't fit in with my tastes. So you view microtransactions as buying cheat codes, essentially. Yeah. I should clarify, I'm not denouncing anybody who does buy them as cheater pumpkin eaters. Although I would encourage you not to buy them. I'm just saying, for me personally, I could not just pay money to get stuff in the game for free and think that that's not me cheating. What are you playing on? This is the PC release of Legacy Collection. I am using a PlayStation 4 controller, though, so it's fundamentally identical to the PS4 version. Other than, you know, better customizable controls. Like, I'm actually using the touchpad as my pause button. I'm willing to bet the PS4 version doesn't let you do that. Maybe it does. Who knows? I've also completely unmapped rewind, and... Oh, even just the go-to emulation menu button. I've disabled that too on the controller. Whenever I go into the emulation menu, that's because I switched over to the keyboard. Just so that during the run, I can never possibly... Unless I face plant onto my keyboard... it is not possible for me to accidentally activate any emulation features. Oh, and no auto-fire. That's the other one I was forgetting. There's no auto-fire mapped on my controller either. In-game, the game thinks it's mapped because there's not actually an in-game feature to unmap any of the functions. But, like, I did the Steam controller setup thing to... you know, de facto unmap them. Multiplayer games are kind of closer to watching sports, while completable games are like watching a movie or scripted TV show. I guess that, you know, there's probably some truth to that. Like, the mindset that goes into playing one or the other is comparable, because when it comes to me, I see absolutely no value in watching sports. That is a true thing. I am just completely 100% bored watching sports. Like, wait, what's the point? So you just look at other people having fun? What? But I want to have the fun. I don't even know these people. What progress am I making in my life by watching these other people have fun? At least with, like, a work of fiction, I'm, you know, engaging with a work of media that has been created by a human being. I guess technically sports broadcasts are created by human beings, but I don't think they have that much to say with them, do they? What is the philosophical message of a sports broadcast? Tell me that, and maybe I'll be interested. Buy our jerseys. Oh, I can get behind that. I do like to support consumer goods being purchased by individuals for currency. Did you know that I have an Amazon thingy-mobobby below the stream and you can purchase consumer goods? It's true. Apparently they're doing... The reason I have that there is because they were advertising it as, like, an E3 thing. Like, wow, get everybody hyped to pre-order all the latest E3 games. And I'm like, oh, I mean, I'm not actually doing anything with E3, but thanks for letting me know. I can convince people to buy the friggin' Rockman 1 PSP remake from a decade ago. That's something I can get behind. You know, if there's one thing I can chill, that I will not feel bad about, it's shilling Rockman on the PSP. Like, everybody needs to buy it, every human being in the world. Bam. Is that purchasable on PS4? Unfortunately, no. PSP games are not the PS4 is not backwards compatible with PSP games. In fact, it's backwards compatible with no games. That is actually, like, my #1 wish for the PlayStation 5. Announce that it's backwards compatible, not with the PS4, which we already know it will be. Announce that it's backwards compatible with all of Sony's past consoles, too. Especially the PSP. I mean, I know that would probably be the most complicated one. They'd have to go digital only. Because I can't see them including a UMD reader. But I mean, they sold digital PSP games on PSN. There's no reason they wouldn't be able to do that, as long as they included the ability to play PSP games. Which theoretically shouldn't be that hard. Oh! Oh! Nice! That was very close. Just have a small PSP CD thing player. But the thing is, they'd have to justify that by, you know, selling that to people. And plus, you know, I don't want them to make, like, tons of extra accessories. Hey, this even ties into yesterday. Stop making plastic crap. Heck, don't even make a PS5. Make PS5 just be download. A download on your PC. There, I solved it. But yeah, at least for PS1, PS2, PS3. I mean, PS1, PS2. Come on, you can run a PS2 emulator on like not a toaster, but probably like 3 toasters, jerry-rigged together. Technology is not at the point where a toaster could play PS2 games yet. But still, it would not take much. PS5 could emulate PS2 games. In fact, the PS4 emulates PS2 games, so we already know it can do it. So yeah, get a PS1 and PS2 emulator on there, and just let us throw our discs in there. Come on. PS3, that's the thing where I could understand if they didn't do it. However, I think they should put the work in to do it. Like, the thing is that, like, apparently the PS3's infrastructure is, like, very difficult to, it was difficult to make games for in general, and difficult to port games from it. And they did that on purpose. But still, I would very much like to see that, because PS3, very good library. Let me play it on the PS5, and also include all of the features you'd expect, like how the Xbox One does it, where it literally plays the game better. What about the Vita? Yeah, even the Vita. I would love if they included compatibility with Vita. I mean, Vita was... It's just... The Vita games are on PSN. There's nothing stopping them, provided that they made the backwards compatibility with Vita games. There's nothing stopping them from just letting you use your prior PSN purchases of Vita games. Anyways, Shadowman. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Got him. There was one very close call there, but we got it. Game Champ, opinions on the Oculus Quest. I have not used any VR things ever. At all? So my opinion on the Oculus Quest is my same opinion on the Oculus Rift, which is my same opinion on the Virtual Boy. Which is my same opinion on the Solid Eye, which is the cardboard PSP thing, which Nintendo ripped off with the Nintendo Switch VR thing. Go look up the Solid Eye. It's literally the Nintendo Labo VR kit. It's made of cardboard and everything. In fact, it's actually fancier than the Nintendo Switch one. They downgraded the technology when they ripped it off. No, I just mean on the concept. What's the concept? Is it not just a pair of goggles that you put on your face and it says, woohoo, you're on a roller coaster! Look at that! Whoa! It's the future! Now you can be on a roller coaster in your house! Remember when I said I was going to pay attention to the game? Memories. Google's turn your phone into VR thing is literally just called Google Cardboard. I love it. You don't need any cables or anything, just the facehugger itself. Okay, so it's a wireless VR device. Does it come with improved like technology or anything, or is it just we made it wireless? Because, I mean, I have wireless internet already. I can already get video wirelessly. The hardware is inside the headset. Wait, as in, you don't need anything. As in, you don't even need to plug this thing into a computer. It does it all on the inside. It is its own video game console, is what you're telling me. Somebody said no. I have no idea what they're responding to. Yes, exactly. Wait, then they said no and then yes! They said no, then yes, exactly! Very conflicting information here! Am I right? Am I wrong? Is it a little bit of in between? Are the parallel universes conforming together? You're right, I don't know! Oh no! What is this? Remember that time I accidentally broke reality on stream? That was embarrassing. We're talking about the Oculus Quest. If yes, it doesn't need a PC or cables. Okay! That explains why it doesn't need cable. It's a lot less impressive that it doesn't have cables then, if it's just, it has the computer inside it. For a second, I was thinking, oh, so it's streaming all of it from your PC. And wait, no! It just has a computer in it. So, wait! This is just the Virtual Boy! That's wait a second, this is literally the Virtual Boy! Okay, technically the Virtual Boy did have wires. It had a wired controller. So I guess it's not technically the Virtual Boy, in a sense. But, you know, wireless controller technology wasn't very hippin' and hoppin'. They did at least have, you know, the games were wireless. Didn't you could, you know, run the games without a controller plugged in and it'd be wireless. At least it was streaming like super high definition video. That'd be decently sounds good. But no, it just got the computer in it. It's cheating. The Virtual Boy was red, slow trash. Yeah, but it was wireless. That's the thing that's being hyped up as the big deal here. So much honesty. I know, there is so much honesty in here. Cool. By the way, I think I've got to drop a little bit of a yellow flag. Please don't make light of children having seizures. I feel that's a subject that isn't one good for the haha jokes. Because that was actually a thing that happened in real life to real human beings. Oh, look, it's not in Japanese? Actually, it is. This game is in Japanese. I mean, there's a lot of English text here. But yeah, thankfully, if you don't speak Japanese, there's enough English text that you can generally make your way through it. Most of the Japanese text is relegated to cutscenes. Especially in the Famicom games. In fact, Rockman 1 did not have any Japanese, I believe. It was just purely English. Wait, that's the wrong one. Plus, these are names, which means Japanese text wouldn't be used. Actually, they do use Japanese text to say Rockman at some points. Rokuman. They do it in katakana, of course, because it is not a Japanese word, name, whatever. Like, yeah, like during cutscenes, if they specifically were talking to Rockman, they would say Rokuman in katakana. But if you're looking at, like, say, the title screen, in that particular context, they spell it out, you know, in English, Rockman. Usually. There might be one or two games where they made an exception, like spin-offs and stuff. Oh, and then Smash Brothers. They actually do call him Rockman in katakana. That is one scenario where they use the katakana, even like a title aspect on the character select screen. At least I'm pretty sure they did. Am I remembering correctly? I hope they did. Otherwise, I'm a liar. There we go. Wait, didn't you get hit by the blast here? I'm not sure what you mean, Olvin. Which blast? Do you mean when Blues... You know, the mini-boss. Do you mean when I beat the mini-boss and the ground exploded? Because that is purely an animation. It has no effect on gameplay other than, you know, the ground disappearing so you can fall through. That is not actually an instance where you take damage. Yeah, it's only there because, you know, after you beat the boss fight, like, you know, it triggers the ground to explode so that you can continue with the stage. It's not supposed to be a hazard. Also, I do want to note, this is the first attempt of the day, and we're at boss number 8. So, hey! Things going good. Hopefully, I don't regret jinxing it by pointing out that I'm doing good. I'm looking at you, RNG gods. Tell yourself how bad you are to do better. Actually, I feel like I want to do positive thoughts, DJ. I think I'm gonna... I've already attempted to do the I suck at video games shtick for quite a while, and gotten 0 successful runs of this game with that strategy. Maybe time to try something different. Okay, cat's gone. Want to try the Ultimate Dead Rising challenge? Here's the rules. No killing with weapons are given the survivors. You cannot use vehicles. No blending. No using the camera. No, you can use weapons. Your camera is required to save someone, i.e. as soon as you pop against photo conquest. You need to get 100%. You can kill zombies if you want to. Power Bro, I would not do that challenge. I am not interested. Way too many rules. Way too many arbitrary stipulations there. I'm more into the simple on-off switch approach to rules. Thank you for the suggestion, though. However, please do also read the rules. There's one that is applicable here. I mean, the chat rules. Are you a fan of the Portal series? I mean, I think it's a bit of a stretch to call it a series. I guess technically it's got 3 games. There was like a Portal, I think, wasn't there like a Portal Bridge Builder spin-off or something? But yes, I am a fan of the Portal games. Very inventive and fun and good puzzle games. I haven't followed you up well, but have you practiced no-hit strats in the Wily stages? Yeah, Kaiser. We have beaten the Wily stages without getting hit before in practice. Like all 4 in a row, I mean. Yeah, I am actually dreading the Wily stages much less than this stage that I am in right now. Like, the Wily stages as a whole, I expect to be less of an issue than this stage right here. Mostly just for Quickman. That said, it's not like I'm 100% confident. You know, it is still difficult. Just, you know... In the Wily stages, there's only, like, a couple moments where I fear that RNG could really mess me up. Otherwise, I just have to play precisely. I'm gonna pay attention on every boss fight, and probably every not boss fight too. So, goodbye while I pay attention. Okay. Yeah, Metal Man is weak to Magnet Missile because unlike other robots, Metal Man is made of metal. That is how it works. That's logic. Bam! Competent run confirmed. Okay, let's see if this is gonna be a stressful day. Ooh. Ah, dang it. Got locked in. However, very close. It was just that one hit where we got locked in. So I am not mad at myself for that. Yay! Okay, 14 competent runs. Our very first run today was competent. That's good. I feel good. Positive thoughts. Woohoo. Why did they decide to make Dot Quick have even more RNG than the original? Actually, it's actually a little bit weird, Kurum. Okay, it'd take too long to really explain, but, there was... Wait a second. Hello? I feel like... I'm not sure if something might be going on. My computer might have upped my mic volume, because this seems like my mic is going too high compared to the distance it is, and compared to the distance it normally is. How does my mic sound? Should I turn my mic's volume down a little? Would that make everybody more comfortable? Quickman technically only has RNG in jump heights. No, he also has RNG in which jump he decides to throw his boomerangs. That is also RNG. So jump height, number of times he jumps, where he decides to jump. All of those are affected by randomness. Oh, and which jump he throws boomerangs. So he's got like 4 different criteria that he's doing randomly. That's not true. I can explain further. Well, what isn't true about it? Does he not have multiple possible distances he will jump in front of you? Because when I've done it, he will, at random... long story short, the other RNG is a result of a glitch due to his collision that the player can control. It doesn't matter if the player can control it or not. It's a question of, will he always give the same results every time, or can he be affected by actions other than just, ones that the player can actively track? Because, say for example... how he determines what distance he jumps, he bases it on the number of times the player has jumped in the current session. That's still RNG. He's calling to RNG. It may be a separate RNG variable from, the other RNG variable, but it's still RNG. His jump distance is based on his jump height. Oh! Okay, so they're actually linked together. Okay. I hadn't realized that. Okay, so both of them are RNG, but they're also exactly the same criteria. Okay, so okay. So I'm dumb then. You're right. I think Gemini would be easier here. I personally feel that Snake is easier because I'm able to be in more control of the slowdown. Actually, before I start the next run, I'll even show you. I'll use Gemini and show you why I don't use Gemini. So yeah, first of all, look at this. If he's not actively being hit, the game is at full speed. The game only slows down if I miss, is the big thing. In which case, I can't shoot. So I'm only benefiting from the slowdown in situations where I'm running away like a little sissy baby, hoping I don't get hit. And whenever I do get a hit, I'm directly causing the game to move at full speed. And if I accidentally get a hit with the Gemini laser, when I'm not expecting it, the game will suddenly start moving at full speed again. That one, even no matter which weapon I'm using, I'm just getting hit. And then bam, missed, and now I'm, oh god. And see, look, it actually just happened right there. The RNG slowed down, the RNG just stopped and the RNG just stopped. The slowdown just stopped, and it went back to full speed again. It completely threw me off. But if I'm using Snake, I get to decide when the game is slowing down. I get to just say, you know what, I want some slowdown right now. Boom, 2 snakes. Bam. Slow down. Boom, 2 snakes. Oh, bad example. Bam, look at all these snakes. It's just making the game slow down. Woohoo, woohoo, wowie zowie. And also just the fact that I can have multiple, like I can shoot multiple snakes. I can attack from multiple angles is really big. I don't usually use it, because I'm busy using the snakes for slowdown. But having that option is big. I often, like, he often accidentally jumps into my snakes. And I deal a little, like, right there, almost. Like, on that first jump, he often accidentally hits my snakes, and I deal damage without even having to try. Oh, ah! I pressed the jump slightly too early, because I needed to slide as fast as possible. If I'd done that slide, I could have done that without getting hit. Dang it. Nice! There we go. Okay, let's get another run in. Starting recording. I still want to know why there's a snake gun. Dr. Wily is, wait, are they? No, wait, they're not Dr. Wily robots in this, are they? They're robots that pre-existed. Yeah, I think these were not actually made for war robots. These are robots that exist for reasons. Some people like snakes? Are snakes not made by natural reasons? I mean, it's not really about what makes the snakes, it's about why are the snakes being made. Snakes sort of make snakes because snakes make snakes. The question is, why are people making snake robots? Why are people making snake guns? That's the bigger question. Why is there a gun that shoots snakes? Snake robots? Okay. Maybe you could justify that. Why snake gun? Why not? There are so many reasons why not. 1, it's a snake gun. Like, who thinks to themselves, I like snakes, I like guns, I want these two concepts to be the same concept now? Why is there a robot that shoots bubbles? That could actually make sense, because the bubbles are, like, probably some weird, fancy, you know, technological bubbles, like, with some sci-fi purpose. They could be, like, say, you know, like that bubble foam stuff that seals holes, which would make a lot of sense, because you see Bubble Man underwater. So the idea is, oh, he's using the bubbles to fill in, like, holes in like, underwater wiring or whatever. I don't know if that's the actual lore reason, but that could be a reason. Even though Bubble Man is in Rockman 2, so he is actually a robot that was made for war by Dr. Wily. What, Dr. Wily, why are you stupid? But yeah, this guy, not made for war. This is a completely normal, made for the benefit of humanity, snake robot with a snake gun. Not even a snake robot, like a snake furry. A snake furry with a snake gun. This was necessary. This had to be made. This mankind has been furthered. One step closer to world peace with the Snake Man. Bubble Man was made for exploration. Mike came up with the blueprints for the robots and do. Oh, really? That's it, Rockman? Okay, now I really gotta ask Rockman. Was this information from the games, or was this information from like a comic, or even an instruction manual? Because even an instruction manual you can't really rely on. Instruction manual is like vaguely canon, but will remain unconfirmed until the games actively back it up. I saw it from a video. That's very... Let me put it this way. I've had a friend come to me and tell me Rockman lore, and then they realized that it was incorrect. The lore was completely incorrect because they got the lore from the friggin' webcomic Bob and George. Bob and George had such an impact on the Rockman community that people actually get the Bob and George lore confused with the actual canon lore of the games. Bob and George is more canon than the games. I also actually subscribe to this viewpoint. Oh, that's right! Yeah! Rockman and Forte has like a database of all of the prior bosses. And even like all the non-boss characters, I think. So yeah, I guess that library thing probably, like, gives the canon explanation for every robot. Okay, I'm gonna have to look at... I need to play Rockman and Forte! I still haven't played it. If I played that, that'll probably illuminate everything. Get to Snake Man, it'll just say, Snake Man, created to further world peace. Wait, no, Rockman and Forte isn't that good, dude. Have I ever given anybody the impression that I refuse to play a game because it's quote-unquote not that good? I don't care if a game is good or bad. It's a game that I haven't played yet. I generally like to see good games, but it's not that I actively try to avoid playing bad games. It's also never been re-released on anything except the GBA, and yeah, I'll be playing the Famicom version, Super Famicom version, don't worry. I think it's such a missed opportunity that they didn't have it in Legacy Collection 2. Oh god, what's that? Thank you very much, Jackaboy. Yeah, I think it was such a big missed opportunity not having it in Legacy Collection 2. Because, I mean, they already had 7 in there. They already had, like, the SNES emulator up and running. So why not just use it for Rockman and Forte? Because if you're ever going to have it in a collection, that'd be the one to do it. The one that also has 7 on it. Seven and 8, and Rockman and Forte is like a weird one where it's an in-between game. Like it's on the SNES, but it has the graphics of 8. Imagine they just didn't want to retranslate it. Boo. I could have played it if they just left it in Japanese. Come on. Why did they change how 7 and 8 looked? The original was better. I mean, do you mean why did 7 not use the graphics of the NES games? I mean, I hope that the answer is evident there. Or do you mean, why did they change how 8 looked? After 7 looked so beautiful, and then 8 looks... ugh. In which case, I mean, I still sort of understand the thinking, I just definitely feel that 7 is so much more visually appealing. And 8 is like a gigantic downgrade. Not the NES, the Famicom. They're the same thing. I don't care. I don't care as much about no, the canon name is Famicom. We never speak of the NES. At some point I'm gonna have to get a webcam to show off my face movements, because I'm going all out here. Speaking of which, when is the face reveal? 534,000 subscribers on YouTube. Okay. Nice! That was scary RNG there, but got it. The later games, especially Rockman 6, are absolutely beautiful, except Rockman, who uses a Rockman 1 sprite. Yeah, I actually do feel that, Rockman himself is a pretty ugly sprite. Very visually unappealing. Like, it just looks off. Like, one thing I gotta point out. Look at this. Why? Why does he curl up his arm into his armpit? It's like he's coiling it down into his armpit. Why does he do that? That is so unnatural. I can't understand what this is supposed to look like other than him curling his arm into his armpit. Isn't he made of metal? That does not explain why he curled his arm into his armpit! That is dodging the question right there! And why does he move his other arm up when jumping and shooting? I mean, I actually think that part, you know, looks nice. No, it's just, you know, animated. It's just the friggin' armpit thing that gets me. But still, though, like, in general, just the design of it. His face is very, much room for improvement there. Doesn't really match the actual artwork that much. I mean, it's no box art. But, I still feel that there's a lot of room for improvement to get him to match the art style that you see in all of the artwork. Which is very visually appealing in the artwork. That's why I like 7 so much, because he actually, you know, looks like the artwork. It feels like you're playing the Rockman from all of the box arts. Like the actual box arts, not the localized box arts. Given that Famicom sprites were only supposed to have 3 colors at once, I'd say Rock's still way above average for the time. I mean, yeah, they did do fancy tricks. I think they could have done fancier tricks. I'm not trying to shame them, though. I shouldn't have said that previous sense. They didn't even have to do fancier programming tricks. I'm just saying, aesthetically, I do not find this design aesthetically pleasing. Even without programming tricks, I think they could have gotten a design that would be more aesthetically pleasing. Just, you know, in general. I mean, there are games that have aesthetically pleasing sprites. Super Mario Bros. 3. Sprite look friggin' gorgeous. Although that's probably cheating a little, considering Super Mario Bros. 3 is, like, the absolute best game on the Famicom. Like, holy crap, how did they do it? One, two, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ooh! 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay. There was a very close call in there. I think if he jumped higher than the low jump, I would have actually gotten hit. They could have included the Rockman World games into Legacy Collection. I mean, they could have. I wouldn't necessarily argue they absolutely should have. I think it works as a collection with just the Famicom games. And I also think it would work as a collection with, like, if they released a collection of the handheld games, I think that would be awesome. I wish they would do that. There's just one thing. Don't go lazy about it and just go, here are all the Rockman World games, and that's it. No, you gotta do Rockman Extreme. Give us both of the Rockman Extreme games too. Come on. If you're gonna make all the old games available, make all the old games available. Don't go like, here's the ones that were really popular and you've already played a million times. No, I want the ones that I haven't played a million times. I mean, I want the ones I played a million times too. Dagnabbit. Look at the middle of the spinning top art for this game. What, is there a hidden Mickey or something? Did they accidentally mix in some fan art and it's only in like the middle of a previously existing concept art? I bet there's a lucky emblem around here. No, Goofy! I'm trying to play Rockman! Leave me alone! Dagnabbit. Oh my god, no, no, that was really bad RNG! Oh god. Gotta kill him on this go. Okay, got him. Okay, Magnet. I also do want to point out, this is only the second run of the day. We're going good. First run of the day was competent. This is the second run of the day. Still competent. I mean, still on track to be competent, not competent yet. I am happy champ. There is just one thing standing in the way of our plans, though. I haven't taken a shower yet, and I really want to take a shower. I feel icky. I might just take a shower on stream and take an extended break for that. Wait. Oh no, I still want Snake. Thank you for the Gesundheits. Eh, there we go. Imagine sneezing in the Quickman fight! I mean, honestly, I'm already, like, 99% gonna die. Why not add on the extra percent? Okay. The thing about Quickman is... that was the end of the statement. Was it worth it? He's quick. Oh, what's that? I don't get it. You started your statement with just he's quick? I don't understand. What's the concept here? What's going on here? Just he's quick? Who's quick? Rockman? I mean, I guess he's decently light on his feet. He does run a lot. Doesn't seem to lose stamina. Not sure whether I prefer Hardman or Magnet Man's music. Oh, it is absolutely Magnet Man for me. Hardman's music is probably one of the more forgettable tracks in the game, honestly. Like, this doesn't feel like, you know, the big main feature music. This just feels like some, you know, vague little mood-setting thing that you hear in the background and forget about. But Magnet Man, that is the main feature. That is the stage. Hardman doesn't stand out, but it does its job well. I mean, yeah, I mean, it does its job, but it doesn't excel at its job, is what I'm saying. It's not a standout. Like, if I'm talking about how much good music Rockman 3 has, I'm not talking about Hardman. Like, if all of Rockman 3's music was of Hardman level, I would not be saying, oh yeah, this game has the boppinest music, bop bop, but I do say the game has the boppinest music, bop bop, because of the songs that aren't Hardman. Nothing compares to the title theme. Magnet Man compares to the title theme. Magnet Man compares to the title theme every day of his life. Nothing compares to Breakman Stage. Ah, Breakman Stage! Best theme in the universe, you're right. I can't believe I even bothered attempting to pretend to compare any music to the magnificence of Breakman Stage. Ah. Hey, Frog, what you doing? You doing weird things, Frog. Calm down, Frog. Cats versus dogs? I mean, as a person who hangs out with the pets and says, meow, you are a cat, I prefer cats. But I don't pretend to say, oh, cats are better, the end. The one that I like, coincidentally, is the one that's objectively better. I mean, I wouldn't do that. But I do personally prefer to hang out with cats. I'm surprised you prefer cats with how much Rush is saving your life in this game. Oh, see, here's the thing. Just because I like cats doesn't mean I dislike dogs. I don't dislike dogs. I love dogs. Doggy's a doggy. Doggy's a doggy! Yeah. Where's the doggy dog? You're a doggy dog. You're the doggy dogger. You're a doggy dog. Yeah. I very much like doggy dogs. Please put this into the YouTube video with no context. We had way too many moments in this stream. It's not happening. Alright, almost a competent run. Metal Man. Bam! Metal Man done. Competent run officially done. Awesome. That is a competent run number 15, and that was twice in a row. 2 competent runs in a row. Ah. But is Quickman gonna give us good RNG? And are we gonna take advantage of it? Let's see. Oh, whoops. Dang it. My headphones. They were messing with me, and I figured out why. They were very... Oh, God. Controller. There we go. Oop. Okay. Okay. There we go. No, wait. There it is. Okay. For the record, I was not inserting a VHS tape into my computer. I don't know why anybody would ever insinuate such a thing. In fact, everybody in the chat is banned. Just out of common courtesy. That was a terrible VHS tape! Then, of course, we don't get hit immediately after that. Ah. But hey, bright side, 2 competent runs in a row. Nice. Bam. 15 competent runs. 130 deaths. So we are at more than 10% competency now. So that's something to be happy for. Also, I am going to be right back. I do need to use the bathroom pretty bad. I was planning on it if I beat Quickman. So I'll be right back really quick. Morning, everybody. Just coming in here to note, I'm making a sandwich. Wait, what? VG Mythbot? Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what is this? Wait, go back. I don't see. Wait, where's the VG Mythbot? I don't see one. Because I don't have a VG Mythbot. It's not real? Aww. Stop telling fib lies. That's mean. I'm permabanning you for fib lying and then making me fall for it. Anyways, peanut butter jelly time. Mwaha. And thus did Game Champ return with the peanut butter jelly sandwich. But there was still an unanswered question. Was it delicious? And also, why are there so many Doritos in the chat? And also, why are there so many Doritos in the trash chat? Same thing. Find out on today's episode of VG Myths Live. Do-do-do, it's the theme song. La-la, it's the theme song. I'm bringing up Bobby Valley while singing the theme song. It tastes good. Okay, but seriously, what's with the Doritos? I don't understand. Why are there Doritos? What did I do? And will you add the Tantrum Pain Bot? Literally 2 people sending it over and over. Yeah. Pretty please, no more Doritos. I'm full on Doritos. Okay, it's getting really close. I'm not sure if you heard the message, but no more Doritos or I will time you out. Okay. Well, Orange Guy, I think that's just safe to say. You are getting out of here. Goodbye, Orange Guy. Forever. In fact, I'm permabanning you. Oh, goodbye, Ender. Forever. Did they get permabanned? Yeah, permanently permabanned. Forever. Anyway, it's just peanut butter and jelly sandwich is good. Exactly. If they were spamming a salad emo, I might be able to understand because they'd be promoting like good healthy food. But Doritos, good unhealthy food. What happens if we spam squid emo? Wait a second. Nothing helps get a PB&J sandwich down than some permaban milk. Oh my god. Thank you. Thank you, Arson Sara. Thank you. Because I am going to make some hot cocoa to wash down my PB&J sandwich with. It is going to be delish. And no, we are never going to play video games. What do you think this is? Some sort of online Twitch.tv website? Psh, no. This is eatsandwich.com. Well, that's a lot of emotes there, TRC, but I don't see any Doritos, so I guess I'll have to allow that. Oh no, Colin! Oh no, Colin found the cheat code! My hands are tied. I can't stop these Doritos. Is it strawberry jelly? It is raspberry jelly. I actually do normally use strawberry jelly, Moss, but for this one specifically is raspberry jelly. Raspberry jelly is okay, but grape is not. Interesting raspberry. I actually like grape jelly, I will note. It honestly blew my mind, though, when I found out there were jellies other than grape jelly as a kid, because I'd only ever had grape jelly. I very much enjoyed getting the variety. However, I've never, like, hated grape jelly. And sometimes, you know, I'm thinking, well, I haven't had grape jelly in a while, so I'm going to go ahead and get the grape jelly. Why do you call it jelly? Why no call it jam? Well, jelly and jam are different things. Technically, I'm not even eating raspberry jelly. I'm eating raspberry preserves. It's basically jelly. Anyways, I am going to make that hot cocoa, and then we're going to get into run number 3 of the day. Let's see if we can do that hat trick. Somebody mentioned hat trick question mark earlier, like when the last run ended. And yeah, I'm going to try for the hat trick. Making hot cocoa, do-do-do. Making hot cocoa, do-do-do. Making hot cocoa in the background of the live stream. Not even sure if they can hear me, or if I just sound like I'm singing to myself and only to myself. Yeah, 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 it's the lyrics to the song. My neighbors must hate me. My neighbors must absolutely despise me. Unless they're not home, in which case they only hate me for other reasons that have already been pre-established and not what I'm doing right now. Yeah, 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 yeah. I've been slamming a spoon into my hand while doing the song as some sort of instrument thing. It's actually kind of hurting. I should probably stop doing that. Yeah, yeah, music, woohoo. Do microwave, still got 10 seconds. 10 seconds, 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. And the microwave is ready, yeah, baby. Do-do-do, hot cocoa. Do-do-do-do, it's hot cocoa. Do-do-do-do, wait, isn't it like summer now? Or at least late spring or something? I don't know. I don't look at the friggin' seasons on a calendar. But I don't care, I want hot cocoa. Yeah, yeah, baby, hot cocoa. Woo-hoo, woo-hoo. Woo-hoo, woo-hoo. Woo-hoo, woo-hoo. This is the song. La la la, I once was a baby. La la la, I was a happy baby. La la la, and I played jumping jacks. La la la, and then I made hot cocoa, and that's the single detail. That's the story of my life with absolutely nothing left out. I led a very interesting life. Yeah, yeah, baby. Woohoo, woohoo, woohoo. Do-do-do, baby. Do-do-do, baby. La-la-la, baby, baby, baby. Woohoo. Yeah, yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, oh yeah. Musical sounds coming out of my face. Making all the music. Woohoo, yeah. Making multiple sounds. Making a decent number of sounds. We make a decent number of sounds when we want to make music. Woohoo, my neighbors definitely hate me. Did you hear any of that? You did hear it. Yay! Hopefully there are some managers in the chat, and I'm about to get picked up. Oh, thank you very much for the subscription, little pink Bowser. Are you a manager? Unfortunately, you do gotta stir the hot cocoa a decent amount. I'm a talent agent for Sun Records, and I want to offer you a contract. Awesome. My contract is, please, never sing again, and I'll pay you $100 a month. Wow. Khadgar, I am so deeply to the bottom of my heart honored, but I'm gonna have to refuse. I think my voice is worth a little bit more than $100 a month. We get to $1,000 a month, and then we got a deal. ZZZ? Oh, I put you to sleep with my good swinging. I'm glad he didn't take me up on that. I couldn't afford it. I guess my offer is also rescinded. I will sing until the cows come home. I should clarify that when I say I'm going to sing until the cows come home, these are fictional cows. These aren't real cows. I'm not actually making a deal that if some cows in some location come home, that I'm going to stop singing. I'm just going to keep singing regular. There's no situation where I will stop singing. Okay, there are probably some situations where I'll stop singing. Like, maybe, like, maybe I'm in public transport. It would be very rude for me to continue singing in there, so I think I'll stop singing in the public transport. But, you know, other than situations where it'd be rude to sing, I'm gonna continue singing. Woohoo. Oh, also if I die. If I die and become a dead corpse, I'll probably stop singing. It's not that I'm gonna try to stop singing, it's just I will probably be physically incapable. But yeah, I'm gonna keep singing unless I'm physically incapable of singing, or if I'm in a social situation where I shouldn't be singing. Or, you know what, actually, I'm also gonna allow myself, maybe I don't want to sing at the particular moment. Maybe I'm like, I don't know, maybe I'm just sitting, having fun on my own online internet video game TV show. And I don't want to sing very much. I also give my self mission to not sing. There we go. Good hot cocoa. Anyways, now that whatever that was is over, somebody in this room has got to play a video game, and unfortunately none of you are in my room. Okay, run number 131. Competent run number 16, question mark? We'll see. If I win this run, it will be officially confirmed that hot cocoa is pro gamer juice. You drink hot cocoa, it will just flood your veins with pure good RNG. Oh god, oh no. If this run is successful, I'm gonna have to bank on this. I'm gonna have to sell hot cocoa t-shirts. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, no! My hot cocoa t-shirts! I need to do good at video games so I don't lose my hot cocoa t-shirts. I'm gonna build an industry out of hot cocoa t-shirts. This is gonna be amazing. At a minimum, I will have to make hot cocoa an emoji in the Twitch chat, like a subscriber emoji. Come on, hot cocoa, use your hot powers. Probably should word that a little bit differently. Use your cocoa powers. Include the hot cocoa song in the context. Just halfway through the video, and it's the entire thing. Just the entire thing. It's like 10 minutes of the video. 10 minutes of a 15-minute video. No, I wouldn't do that. Like even the no thing with the Octo expansion video, I was pushing it. There were actually some viewers who were very much unamused by that. I personally think it was moi perfecto. Game Champ, tell us your secret of being cool. Well, the true thing, if you really want to be cool, kids, is to stay in school. Remember to study your vegetables and play only educational video games. Video games are bad if they're about killing or stealing or being a bad person. But if they're about killing your lack of knowledge, that's pretty okay. If you really want to live life dangerously, I suggest exercising at least 15 minutes a day, which has been clinically proven to increase life expectancy by a significant amount, which I don't have the exact numbers on me at the moment. But hey kids, woohoo, keep yourself in shape and ready for the day to come. And also, remember to floss your teeth. Remember, kids, if your teeth ain't flossed, you're gonna be like as if you're running on DOS, which is a very old computer thing. Am I clear? Am I clear on the message here today? Well, I said at least 15 minutes. Like, yes, doing more exercise could potentially see even more benefits, but I mean, the big thing is, a lot of people don't even do the 15 minutes of exercise. And doing even that very small amount, 15 minutes a day, could give you like a couple extra decades of life expectancy. I mean, look up the exact numbers, but that's a thing. Like, basically, think of it this way. Your body is a machine. And if you just throw your machine in the closet and make your machine play video games all day, it's not gonna be moving, and it's gonna start getting rusty, and it's gonna get real rusty. And let's say it's been sitting in the closet for 40 years, and then you realize, I am covered in rust. I should probably start moving. Well, you're going to be moving a machine that's covered in rust, and it's immediately just going to shatter into a billion pieces. Just bam, all over the floor. And that's why you exercise. That's what rust does. It turns you into ice. You're gonna melt. You're gonna melt. You're gonna immediately melt the moment you step outside. You've got to build up an immunity to the sun. Wait, that is a thing. No, you got to build up an immunity to the sun by getting all them, getting all that, the sun in your vitamin D or whatever. Oh, I want the RNG, but it's not worth it. But I'm pale and I'll just burn. That's the thing, Fishergal. Like, you're pale. I mean, I should know, depending on your specific circumstances, maybe you have a condition that makes it very difficult to, like, actually, you know, get a good tan. But yeah, if you, like, expose yourself to the sun a little bit, not too much, don't overdo it. You know, your sun is gonna say, hey, I mean, your skin is gonna say, hey, I've been in the sun a lot lately, I need to prepare for being in the sun. But yeah, depending on your particular, like, physiological condition, maybe that's, not gonna happen as easily for you, so... You know, there's always an asterisk. Consult your own personal doctor. Especially if you find a doctor that tells you that you can just do anything you want, eat ice cream all day. Those are the best doctors, so reliable. They just keep telling me to do unhealthy things. And that means it's healthy now. Yes, that's how you get a tan, by eating ice cream all day. I looked it up on www.wikipedia.health. I should note, in case my lawyer is watching, everything I just said is a joke. Please actually consult actual real-world doctors that, like, actually know what they're doing, and not the ice cream doctors. Those ones don't exist. Health is a domain. Yes, your own personal health is your own personal domain. You are the monarch here. You are responsible for all the laws of your health domain. And you know, if you pass a lot, whenever you eat ice cream, you're passing a tax on your domain. You're saying, hey everybody, I want all of your being good at existingness, all of you, cells. And then there's just, all the cells get just tired out by all these taxes. And that's why you get fat. That's how it works. What if the health domain starts a revolution? Well, see, that's the thing. Maybe it will start a revolution. Maybe you'll just be so unhealthy that your body realizes the brain has no control anymore. Gonna have to overthrow it. And then your body actually takes away control of consciousness, and then you're a different person. You get taken over by all of the body cells, and they get into the little cockpit inside your brain and throw your consciousness out and assert their own consciousness. And then somebody's gonna be talking to you, and then all of a sudden your eyes go red. And they go, wait, are you okay? And they say, no, and nobody ever will be anymore. And then you run for president, and then you destroy the world. I feel like I skipped a couple plot points there, but that was the end of the joke. So, like I said, kids, don't eat ice cream or else you will be taken over by your skin cells, and they will just try to destroy the world. Because they don't like how much ice cream you ate. It made very high taxes. You know, I feel like we're getting a little too close into politics here, but I have no idea what kind of a politic we're getting into, so it's probably okay. Okay. And Needleman time. Oh! First non-competent run of the day. But, you know, at least it was just bad RNG against Needleman. I don't feel so bad about that. That means the hot cocoa isn't real! That means we don't get our hot cocoa emoji! No, my hot cocoa t-shirts! My hot cocoa franchise! Aww. I'm sorry, everybody. Okay, but here's the thing. Maybe I just didn't concentrate on the hot cocoa enough. Maybe this time will be the run. Maybe I just need to drink some more hot cocoa. Because I only took the one sip at the beginning. There. I took one sip of hot cocoa, but it was a little bit bigger of a sip than last time. That means if we do this, it really was the cocoa. Also, I see that somebody is begging for me to say hi to them. Please do not do that. That is very inconsiderate to everybody else in the chat. Don't beg for attention. If you want to have a conversation, then start by trying to have a conversation. Please. Ah! I suck. How many apples have you eaten, like, ever? Not one per day. However, I think I'd get pretty sick of apples if I ate one per day, so I think I'm I think I'm justified in that. One sip of cocoa means I die on level 1. Whoops. Wonder what a gulp of cocoa would do. Ooh. You know, really, the science has not done enough experiments on hot cocoa to figure out what you know, the proper amounts for good RNG. Oh, wait. The person who was begging to be said hi to just kept doing it? Okay. Yeah, TDB, don't do that, please. I already warned you. There we go. Okay, actually, there's one thing I want to note, actually. I was having an idea. So, a Hat in Time very recently added in a Battle Royale mode online party thing. There are some achievements attached to it, so I have to do the online party thing to get those achievements so that I can get back to, you know, having all the achievements in the game. I normally hate playing with other human beings in general, but maybe just this once. Would anybody in the chat, do you guys have Hat in Time and both DLC packs? I think you do need both. Do you have those, and would you like to maybe join the online party mode with me? Well, we just gotta do like 10 timepieces, basically. I have it on Xbox? Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's PC only right now. Because, yeah, I was thinking of just going and starting a stream with it, but I realized that would be bad because maybe there wouldn't be enough people in the chat who actually have the game and are willing to play right now. So let's say, if this run is competent, I end the Rockman 3 right now, or after the run, and I go into Hat in Time. Is there anybody in the chat who would be willing to come in? If there's like at least a couple people, then I think I'll go ahead and go through with it. On stream? Well, of course on stream. What, you think I play video games for free? How many do you need? I was just saying just at least a couple people. I mean, nobody feel obligated. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of people saying, I don't have it, I've never heard of it. What's the best game ever made? Need to play Hat in Time to mess. You definitely do. Particularly, like, it was a good game that I liked, like, when it originally launched. But once DLC 1 came out, oh god, it is one of my absolute faves. DLC 1 is so good. DLC 2 is also good, though left me just sort of wondering, wait, is that it after I finished it? Other than, you know, I haven't done online party mode, but that's not something I'm super into. I'm just gonna do the 10 timepieces and then run away. Okay, so not that many people look interested. Okay, I'll never play A Hat in Time again. You've all spread the word that A Hat in Time is the worst video game ever made. Throw it in the trash. I will be deleting it from existence in the near future. They could have come up with better names than DLC 1 and DLC 2, to be honest. They are called different things. I'm just lazy. I'm interested, but I only own Switch. Aww. What could possibly go wrong? You're right! I do need to stream Bubsy 3D co-op. What am I thinking? Why would I play a video game other than Bubsy 3D? What is this crap? What's all this jumping shoot-men? Ew, gross. He doesn't even have paws. How does he make cat puns? Sometimes I just notice that I'm playing the wrong game. You know? Any competent runs today? Yes, actually, the very first 2 runs in a row were competent. We've had 2 incompetent runs in a row, though, immediately after. So this is run 5 of the day. And, you know, so basically half our runs so far have been competent. So that's a pretty good sign, still. Hey, Champ, have you considered doing any Dark Souls-based runs? I have not played Dark Souls yet, so no. I need to finish Demon's Souls yet. I want to 100% it first before I move on to Dark Souls. And Demon's Souls is a very mean game for 100%. Like, it requires, like, a ton of playthroughs. Like, basically, Demon's Souls, like, has this system in place called World Tendency, where the game world can be, like, on the light side or the dark side. Well, I think it's just white and black tendency. But yeah, whenever you beat a boss, the tendency goes towards the light side. And also a few other things affect it. And, like, whenever a boss kills you, it tends towards the dark side. And there are just certain world events that are tied to, like, 100%. and will only happen at very specific, like, world tendencies. You gotta be above this world tendency, you gotta be below this other world tendency, stuff like that. And there's really no way to know which one, what world tendency you gotta be on without a guide. Like, you won't know those events exist. So I will be using a guide, but even then, like, depending on how well I do, like, what if I accidentally die and I need to be on light tendency? Like, I could end up being in a situation where I have to just beat the game in order to get back to the very beginning because I lost my chance to be at a light enough tendency. It was even more annoying, actually, by the way, back when the online servers were still there. Because the way it works is if you're offline, then you have a world tendency that you, as the one player in your offline world, can affect. And you affect it very heavily. But if you're playing online, then every single player who connects to the servers is capable of influencing the tendency in the same ways, just by a way smaller amount. Which means you basically have no control over what tendency you're in. So if you want 100% the game online, just hope that the rest of the entire internet is also trying to 100% the game with you. Jesus, that is a terrible idea. I will note, Little Pink Bowser, it does sound terrible if your goal is to make, like, a coherent game for the player to just beat, and their goal is to beat it, and they beat it, and then they did it. It's terrible in that context, but Demon Souls, I will note, is a very unique game that kind of just doesn't care about the player. Which I think is cool in itself. Like, Demon Souls just doesn't care. It doesn't care about being fair. It's just a world that exists. And sometimes, you know, good things happen, and sometimes bad things happen, and they just sort of happen. Oh, 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 oh! Nice! Oh, those sick dodges! Ooh! I will note, the one good thing about Demon Souls, that is good about the world tendency thing, it would be really annoying if it was like, you could, like, permanently lock yourself out of stuff, like, in general. Or if you were reset after you beat the game. New Game Plus, you carry pretty much everything with you into New Game Plus. Your world tendency carries too. And like all of the unique events, I believe there might be like one side quest thing that's an exception. But I believe all of the unique events, like they just have a weapon and you need to get that specific weapon to work towards like the achievement for getting all weapons. And once you've gotten that weapon the one time, you have it and you never have to worry about doing it again. Like I think there's just a lot of do this thing the one time and then it's checked off the list forever. So there's that at least. You better beat the rest of the game on this run, because I'm not getting your mileage desk back. What? Oh, my desk back is probably what you meant. Time to delete things so I can download Melee. Nintendo's conference isn't for a few days, right? They didn't just announce Melee for the Switch, did they? Nintendo was last. Okay! You're scared. What are you talking about deleting stuff to download Melee? Stop getting my mind in a what's going on here? I'm talking about my Mac. They released Super Smash Bros. Melee for the Mac? GTA 3 Gay, are you okay? No, they just announced Super Smash Bros. Melee for the Mac! Why would they do that instead of Brawl? Brawl is better. Bam! Fight me. In Brawl, not in Melee. I don't feel like fighting in Melee. It's a bad game. Boom. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, got him. Casually, Brawl is better than Melee, but competitively, Melee, period, Brawl. Wow. I'm not sure what that kind of accusation is. Nope, little pink, nope, you're not allowed to correct it. You said Melee, period, Brawl. That's it. That's your statement. It's definitive now. We all know how you feel. There's no thing as casual Melee. I mean, I would like to argue that yes, I should note, in case anybody didn't notice, I was joking when I said Melee sucks. I do prefer Brawl over Melee. I understand that, you know, from a competitive aspect, Melee is the more appealing game. But I generally play games solo as a single player, and Brawl has so much cool good, and is so fun. You know, honestly, like, legit, I enjoy the floaty gameplay more. I like that it is, you know, slower and more, like you have time to plan out your moves ahead. It's less, you know, in the moment reaction time stuff. That is more my style. Eh. Can we agree that Ultimate is better than everything? Yeah, I think I'd go with... I think I'm ready to say that, Ultimate is my more favorite than Brawl. Brawl has a lot of nostalgia going for it, and I will say, though, that, Subspace Emissary is still far, far better than World of Light. But still, like, you know, it's got, like, the whole roster. It's got playable online play. Which, I mean, I am as more of a solo player, but I do enjoy having online play that is also playable. So yeah, yeah, I do enjoy Ultimate more than Brawl, but with an asterisk saying, holy crap, Subspace Emissary is like one of the best games ever made. Just Subspace Emissary on its own. It does so many cool things. On World of Light, it feels like it doesn't really try. It, I mean, no, I would... The base gameplay doesn't try, I guess. The base gameplay doesn't try to do anything beyond its base premise. Which is sort of okay, because its base premise is already pretty cool. But I just love how Subspace Emissary was completely comfortable in, like, surprising the player in just totally out of nowhere ways. Whereas World of Light, you know what World of Light is when you start playing World of Light. And, like, the only real creative stuff that ever happened in World of Light is on the world map. Which, like, the world map basically beats itself. It's basically an idle game. So, it's not the most interesting. No, no! No, Dagnabbit! You were supposed to just jump forward. Oh, that was really scary. I was not expecting him to stop to shoot 3 friggin' times in a row. But oh well, still made it. Stop saying the M word. I actually will know. It's okay if everybody in the chat says the M word. Like, you can say... Okay, I should clarify the mega word. You're allowed to say the mega word. Like, say whichever name for this video game series as you are comfortable with. However, I will make fun of you for saying it. I will never stop making fun of you for saying it, and I will only ever acknowledge the R word. Yeah! It's funny, after you stopped streaming yesterday, I watched another Rockman stream, and they beat Rockman 3 without getting hit on their first try, and then they were all like, you know, I feel like that was a pretty bad run. I really should have tried harder there. I could have done a little bit better. You know, I hope we get a more, you know, a better run after this. And I just thought to myself, wow, Game Champ sucks. I watched another Rockman stream and I kept having to stop myself from saying Rockman in the chat. Just go ahead and do it. That is... I am so glad that I decided to name the video Rockman. Like the initial VG Myths episode. Like, can you beat Rockman without getting hit? I'm so glad I did that, because, like, the big fear for me was, you know, I'm risking, like, this video ever getting views. Like, you know, like, Rockman isn't the hippinest, hoppinest tag, so YouTube is never gonna recommend this to anybody. And even if it did get recommended, they might not really realize what it is. And just sort of not click on it anyways. But I was pleasantly surprised. Like, I got to have my cake and eat it too. So I like that I can just call the games Rockman, as I'm comfortable with. And not only can I, be comfortable with myself calling it Rockman, and it's just called Rockman in my videos, maybe I can spread the rock buzz to other people around the world. And maybe they'll start saying Rockman. Maybe one day we'll live in a world where the only person who calls it the M word is Capcom. Yeah, I know that's never gonna happen. Twitch, GameChamp3K is playing the M word. Yeah, exactly! Maybe one day we'll get Twitch to recognize Rockman as a video game that exists. Wait, I'm trying to think what's coming up next. Oh well. We'll see. Okay, Shadow Blade is what I need next. I remember now. Along with Mike Bison, Balrog, and Vega. Yeah. That is another one of Capcom's ultimate oopsies. Like, what were they thinking? Like, one character's name. You were worried that one singular character's name, you might get sued by Mike Tyson over it. So rather than changing that one character's name to something else, you kept that character's name in the game, but gave it to another character, and then you gave that character's name to yet another third completely different character, and you gave that third completely different character's name to the original guy who you were worried about getting sued over. Why did you not just change the one name? Who is Mike Bison? In America, the main villain of the Street Fighter series. In Japan, the parody of Mike Tyson, who is, a boxing fellow. Has your YouTube channel been affected by something about Vox pulling... YouTube to attack random channels, including a story channel? I'm not sure what... I've never heard of this Vox thing, so... I think it's safe to say my channel has not been affected, unless it was affected, while I've been streaming just now. I'm gonna get back to YouTube and it's gonna be like, Dear GameChamp 3000, you're not in trouble or anything, we just wanted to call to let you know that literally every single video on your channel has now been deleted. And also, we're actually fining you $500 per video. It's a very non-serious offense that you committed, that you're actually in a jail cell right now. It was important enough for us to materialize a jail cell around you, you monster. How dare you pirate the public domain Nosferatu movie from, like, the friggin' 1800s. You are a bad person. Just a little bit to heads up there for ya. Beyond the Street Fighter thing, just a little thing to clarify. In the original Japanese version, the boxer is named M. Bison. The claw guy is named Balrog, and the final boss is named Vega. In the English version, they swapped those names around. Because they were worried that Mike Tyson might sue them over M. Bison, but apparently not worried enough to just change M. Bison's name. They just moved his name. Okay. Slightly messed up there, but not hit. Only just joined stream. Good attempt so far. We are at Hardman. We just beat Hardman, so we are going to into our 8th Robot Master for the run. So we're doing good so far. Yeah, getting decently close to Quickman. It wasn't that Tyson was involved in an R-word scandal at the time. I mean, maybe a little of both, but, what, did you get official word from Capcom that was what it was? That they specifically were worried about being associated with Mike Tyson? I guess I should take back. I'm not sure if it was just copyright then. Maybe they did want to disassociate themselves with Mike Tyson in general, and not for copyright reasons. Oh god. Okay, they're safe. They never made an official statement, but I highly doubt it's a coincidence. So yeah, could be a little bit of both. I think not enough information to make a definite say either way. Other than, I think the one definite thing we can say is they didn't want the boxer to be named M. Bison. Wait, where am I going? I remember. Wait, no I don't! I'm bad at this. Okay, Pepper-K, how far did you get into Rockman 3? I actually beat it once! In fact, I've beaten it like a couple dozen times. How far did I get in a no-damage run of it? Pretty not very good at all, and I suck. Those are different questions. What was the final boss called in the Japanese version? Vega. The final boss was originally Vega. And he still is Vega. And like even in Street Fighter today, he is still called Vega in Japan. Okay. It's a cooler name, to be honest. I mean, sure, it's a cool name, and it's actually still in the English version, just it's plastered on a different character. Wait, where are we going again? Shadow. I should probably pay attention and stop talking about Street Fighter. I want to get the Street Fighter collection! Ah, Street Fighter collection came out like years ago. I was really excited for that. But I've just been so busy. Like, I want to clarify, I'm not thinking like of doing like any challenge runs or anything with it. I've just been really excited because I want to play the whole Street Fighter series, but it's never been like really easily available. I mean, Street Fighter 2 has been easily available, but all the other games, you gotta friggin' scrounge around, like, every single console under the sun. What's that? You want to play Street Fighter 3? Well, we released 5 different versions, all across every single console. Maybe you want a Sega Saturn version. You're gonna have to go with Sega Saturn. What's that? You want to play Street Fighter, double, triple transmission? You know, the remake of Street Fighter 3? Well, we made that an exclusive to the Wonder Swan. Okay, Hardman. Okay, initialator done. To balance Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, we decided to remove every hitbox. So, does that include, like, collision on the ground? Like, would all the characters just fall through the stage? Then they'd fall through, and they'd go out of bounds. But how is the game gonna know when they have officially went out of bounds? Would they just fall out of bounds, but then they'd never die? Would we just be staring at a screen with, like, the little magnifying scope at the bottom of the screen? Out of bounds doesn't do hitboxes. Out of bounds is center of mass. Yeah, center of the hitbox is mass. That's how that's how video game programming. I know what a video game is. I've played a video game once. But yeah, all in all, I'd say that's a pretty good patch. Because, I mean, think about it. All of the endurance events where all you have to do is survive, like, so much easier. Like, thank you, Nintendo, for like, getting rid of the really unfairly difficult endurance challenges. Okay, I need to start paying attention. Goodbye. Ew! You tried to surprise me. Didn't drink cocoa? You're right, I need to drink cocoa before the run gets screwed. Come on, hot cocoa. That's a spicy cocoa liquid Dude, what did you put into your cocoa? I don't know. I think I might have read the recipe a little wrong. Competent run officially done! Okay. But is it a... Oh god, no. I don't want to lose, please. Come on, let's do this. Oh! Very close. Instead of trying to run away, I could have actually beaten him if I just fired a snake in place. That would have actually worked. Oh, that was so good. That was so good and so close, though. Whew. 133. And competent run 16. Whew. Once again, I'm going to do a little bit of practice on Quickman. Try and go for a no damage first. Of course! Of course I do it first try in practice. Great. Good. Fine. I understand how it is, game. I don't understand how it is my own skill. Just snip that other part out. It didn't count. Hey, it's me, John Cheetah. Shh. Okay, let me go. Okay, is your mic off now? Yeah, I think I turned it off. I'm very good at turning my microphone off. Okay, yeah. So, what you should have done there was, see, the VHS was glitching out. What you're supposed to do is hold the VHS play fast forward button past the part where you suck, and it goes into the part where the VHS is good. Thank you, John Cheetah. Thank you for helping me cheat. I'm really bad at cheating. I've been trying to cheat for like the last 9 friggin' days. Really not very... Yes, you are terrible at cheating. Anyways, I'm going back to hover outside your window using my magical hovering powers again. Call me whenever you wanna be bad at video games. Okay, sure, right. Okay, there. To turn my mic off and on, I'd like to press the button 50 times because it doesn't work. Anyways, I'm going to get into another run. Another very fair run where I attempt to beat the game legitimately. Where did you go? I never went anywhere. What are you talking about? I've always existed. I've never existed while cheating, if that's your accusation. John Cheetah, you get back here! You get back here! I've been swindled! I mean, I meant to say, I've been swindled by John Cheregular, the person who sold me my controller, which isn't working properly. Darned John Cheregular. Okay, let's do this. Okay, I'll talk now. I just wanted to at least beat the first stage. You know, since I've got a bad track record of doing that recently. Good morning. I didn't think this entirely all the way through. I guess we're just gonna have garbage on this screen until this run's over. Hopefully this run is a failure. Otherwise, that's going straight over the archive. So, how's everybody doing? How's your day? How's your own video gaming? Is it bad? I hope it's not bad. I've been watching the Nintendo World Championships all day. Nintendo World Championships are on? Wait, right now? What? Why did nobody tell me? I wasn't even sure if they were doing it this year. That's a lot of deaths. I know. It's a pretty big number. Shows a lot about how good video game I do. No, today was supposed to be positive thoughts. Oh. You're right, I should be positive thoughting. Okay, positive thoughts. Woohoo, zippy zowie. We've been doing some pretty good runs today. Actually, no, legit. Actually, no, go back. I'm focusing too much on those 2 runs where I got hit at the beginning. Immediately before that, I had a really good competent run. Like, Quickman was 1 hit away. That was great. That was awesome. Positive thoughts. Also, screw it. I'm gonna break my rule about no entering the emulation screen just this once. To get the, to get all that stuff, out of the way. All of those deaths. Because if for some reason my recording messes up, this is my backup for the video. Oh, and thank you very much, Little Pink Bowser. Not just leave him, it'll be funny. Not funny enough for me, honestly. Not funny enough compared to the risk. I think as long as I'm on the level select screen, I'll allow it. No, I thought today is break day for Game 2, so I thought it was safe to be social. No, you can be social. Don't worry, Blurky. Nothing happened. Nothing even happened. I haven't even beaten the game. That's the only thing that could possibly happen. Please, nobody feel obligated to be here. You are all free to go do your own things. That was really dumb. That was also really dumb. There we go. Who has killed Game Champ 3K more? One Quickman? I think actually something else in the game has probably killed me more times than Quickman. I think Needleman has killed me more times than Quickman. Nice! Goodbye, Needleman. Don't forget to remove the number. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I'll just do it right now. It's a friggin' cutscene, who cares? And boop. Death count 136. Okay, excuse me a second. VHS cheat tape accepted. Oh god. Oh no, I didn't expect it to say that. I'm sorry, I accidentally let a robot in the house. They're playing VHS cheattape.com records, a musical website. Pay no mind. But really, why is the counter so high? I mean, legit, because I'm bad at the game. I guess that's the simplest answer. 1, the game is hard. 2, I'm bad at it. Has Blues ever gotten a kill? Blues? I'm not sure. I'm trying to think if... I remember getting hit by Blues, but I'm not sure if that was in a real run or a practice run. Also, I'm gonna say flat out, this has been going on. The stream has been going on for about 3 hours. Today was supposed to be a break day, ostensibly. Next competent run is the last one for the night. Let's say that, and please, do not let me get out of that. Do not let me cheese my way out of making this the... If this is a competent run, I'll keep going if it's not competent. But at least make the next competent run be the last one. And don't let me cheese out of it. I would like to take a break. One, two, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Got him. Okay, 4 more. Why does Sparkman's sprite not even, like, attempt to resemble his actual... or his, like, his profile photo? Like, it does not look like the same character at all. Blame Capcom USA? But this is the Japanese version of the game. What did Capcom USA do? It's all Instagram filters. Nope. Will you be streaming tomorrow? The plan is yes, but not necessarily this. In fact, probably not this. How do you control rush? Just D-pad. If you are on rush at the exact moment, then it's literally just you press the D-pad to go in that direction. If you're jumping over rush, and if you jump off of rush, then you can control Rush's horizontal movement, but not his vertical movement. And once you land on something that isn't Rush, you cannot control Rush. Except for the direction he's facing. That you can still control, but he won't actually move. Okay. Oh my god. Nice! Got it! What's the most satisfying sound in this game? When it crashes and goes ding! Oh, this music is also good. I mean, quote-unquote satisfying? I wouldn't describe it as satisfying, but I love it. It's a song that makes me happy. What are you playing the game on? PC with a PS4 controller. Oh, and specifically Legacy Collection, I should clarify. This is Legacy Collection. Which I think is the only official PC release of this game. I'm not certain on that though. There could have been something like weird like Game Tap where I don't think Game Tap ever got Capcom on board. Maybe it was after, like, I joined or something. Who knows? Oh, but actually, come to think of it, that's right. GameTap didn't have NES games and or Famicom games. I think they, like, deliberately were playing it safe and didn't have any emulators for consoles other than consoles, that they had negotiated to have the games of, like, the people who owned the rights to the consoles, like Sega. Because, like, they had Sega Genesis games, but they didn't have Famicom or NES games. Other than PC ports. They had like, a PC port of Castlevania at one point. Like, a PC port of the NES version, I mean. Do you have the game map open, or are you just trying to memorize it as I go? I already have it basically memorized. I have practiced this game for many, many hours. And have done run attempts for even more hours. Like, if you ask me a question about some part of the game map out of context, I might not be able to remember it, but generally I know what the next screen is going to be, assuming it's a screen that I need to remember. For example, I'm going to use my incredible memorization powers to say that the next room is the Magnet Man boss fight. Let's see if my roll of the dice is correct. Oh! What is that? It's Magnet Man! And he's in a boss fight! Definitively proven psychic powers. You know, it's been scientifically proven that we only use 10% of our brains. The other 90% is reserved for being good at video games. Do you practice all runs before you're doing them, or do you go in some blind? If it's one where I have to go in one go without getting hit, practice is, like, you know, inherently necessary. But if I'm doing something, like, you know, where I can just save the game and keep going, there's no reason to practice. Like, if I can just reload my save if I mess up, why practice? I mean, the run is the practice. Like, for example, beating 3D World without jumping. I didn't need to practice for that. I just kept playing the game until I beat the part I was on. Question, if you get to a Rockman with saves, will you use them in a no damage gem? Nope. Darkwing, I am just... like, I mean, honestly, like, think about it. Rockman 3 already has saves. The password system. It has a save system. It's just, you know, they didn't have the actual well, they did have the technology for battery saves at the time. But they didn't, you know, want to fork out the extra cash for it when they could just have a battery, or they could just have a password system in the game. So, you know, cheaper cartridge and accomplishes the same thing as a save file. But yeah, like, the whole idea with the no damage run is to play consistently the entire game. I'm not interested in, can you beat each stage? Like, I'm not interested in, is it possible? That is not the question I'm looking at. The question I'm looking at is, can I do this? Or, can you do this? You, the viewer, can you do this? That's the question I'm looking at. It's a more personal challenge. So yeah, basically anytime I do a no damage run, maybe there are some specific games where it might be more interesting, like a game where you're expected to take damage in every single level for whatever reason. Maybe I could do a segmented one in a game like that. But, you know, for most games in general, if I'm gonna do a no damage run, like, it only makes sense, you gotta do the whole game. Do you think any Rockman has an actual roadblock that makes no damage impossible? Impossible? Not sure. Ludicrously dumb? Well, actually, yeah, Rockman DOS. Well, okay, Rockman DOS doesn't make any sense. It's only ever been Mega Man DOS. Mega Man DOS is really badly designed. I wouldn't be surprised if it's impossible. And also the Game Boy games. The Game Boy games have some, like, boss fights that feel really not super designed. That would be, like, either RNG to beat without getting hit, like, even more than the ones in this game, or just, maybe just impossible. So I wouldn't be surprised if there was a case where it was actually legitimately impossible. But Rockman 3 we already know is possible. Like, we've done every stage in a vacuum without getting hit, like here, on stream. It's all a matter of linking the successes together. And plus, somebody's already done it. YouTube.com/search for it. Somebody's done it before. Rockman 5, there is a cutscene. I think it's obvious enough that for the purposes of a no-hit challenge run, cutscenes do not count. Unless it's like one of them weirdo cutscenes where, like, the player actually can control the game. Then I guess the cutscene would count. But no, if there's a cutscene where Rock goes, "Oh no, I have been damaged!" No, that does not actually count. Like I was saying, I'm not interested in is it possible. That would like, if you were only interested in, is it possible to beat the game without going into the Owies animation, having that ever happen? Then, also I should clarify, I am parodying myself there. Like, if that's the question you're looking at, then maybe you could say, guess it's not possible, everybody, because, look at how I got hit in the cutscene, But that's not what I'm doing. That's not what I'm looking at all. I'm asking if I can beat the game without getting hit. Me, the human being. It's not a question about the game, it's a question about the self, essentially. You know, I guess this is a good way to that's a really quick way of describing my explanation thing for why I still have it as a can you beat thing, even when it's a question that seems like the answer is obvious. I'm not asking about the game, I'm asking about you. Why don't you attack while he's spinning? He's immortal while spinning, Camarian. Top Man cannot be hit by anything during his spinning animation. Anyways, let's see if this is a competent run. If this is a competent run, warning again, it's the last run of the night. Better be a friggin' competent run. I want to stop. I want to go play Spyro. If this is over, I'm going to take a shower, and then I am immediately going to go play Spyro. And I'm declaring this as a rule to myself. Once this run is done, assuming it's competent, it friggin' better be, I am going to go take a shower immediately. No lollygagging. And then I'm going to play Spyro 3 and the Reignited Trilogy. So I was waiting for it to get patched. It got patched like a month ago. Maybe 2 months ago. So you're going to play it and you're going to have fun. No lollygagging. Don't get distracted with your friggin' phone games. Your friggin' fruit ninjas. Don't be going playing your... I should probably pay attention. Okay. Bam! Okay, just one minor update. I'm declaring for myself this is the last run of the night. Even if somehow I manage to get hit before I get to Quickman, I'm just gonna make it the last run of the night. I'm gonna do that thing with the shower and go play Spyro. Okay? Thank you for joining, everybody, but I need to go easier on myself, I think. I'm not staying on the screen as that guy. That scared me. Competent run. Okay. Even if I wasn't a dirty cheater, get out of my word eater. This is the last run. Thanks for joining, everybody. We're about to get hit by Quickman. Whew, good RNG at least. Please just give me the good RNG. I'd like to at least have a chance. It was decent RNG, but not the best. Oh well. Okay. I'm gonna go run to take a shower. Okay. Give me 1 second real quick. No lollygagging. Competent runs, +1. Death count, +1. Okay, now we'll do a raid. I won't look very long for the raid. I'm just gonna go for something really quick. Anybody I want to raid immediately? Not particularly.
There's just nothing you can do.
Whoops. Okay, yeah, we're gonna raid this person. Okay, raid message is hashtag. I don't feel like thinking right now, and I think that's a positive one. There. Okay. Thanks for joining, everybody. I'm leaving forever. See you next time.